Yes, welcome back. Let's read this one. Yes.
Tesla Supercharger. Tesla Supercharger Station, V3, Wifton Charging Posts. Tesla Supercharger is a high-voltage direct current, DC, fast charging network built by American vehicle manufacturer Tesla Inc. for electric cars. The Supercharger network was introduced on the 24th of September, 2012 as the Tesla Model S entered production, with 6 sites in California, Nevada and Arizona. As of September 2023, Tesla operates a network of 5,500 supercharger stations with 50,000 connectors. The stations are primarily deployed in 3 regions: Asia Pacific, over 2,000, North America, over 2,000, and Europe, over 1,000. Superchargers supply electrical power at 72 kilowatts, 100 kilowatts, 150 kilowatts or 250 kilowatts, with the maximum amount increasing over the years as the company improves its technology. Usage is typically billed by the energy consumed during charging. In jurisdictions that prohibit billing by consumption, customers are instead billed by time spent charging. As a promotion, Tesla has offered to customers free supercharging for the life of the car or charging credits. Idle fees may be charged to customers who remain plugged in after charging has been completed to discourage loitering. Technology. Version image max power features /notes V1100 power output reduced when another vehicle is plugged into the neighboring paired charger. V2120 kilowatt 150 power output reduced when another vehicle is plugged into the neighboring paired charger. Tesla has upgraded some V2 superchargers to 150 kilowatt with software updates from their initial 120 kilowatt maximum. Urban 72 smaller form factor, lower power device offered for urban installations. V3250 equipped with thinner, lighter cable that uses liquid cooling. V4615 kilowatt * 1. Limited to 250 kW current installs using V3 charging cabinets. As of November 2023, Tesla has opened stations using V4 dispensers connected to V3 charging cabinets. V4 dispensers are equipped with a longer cable and credit card reader for charging than Tesla vehicles. When connected to V3 charging cabinets, these can deliver up to 250 kilowatts. V4 charging cabinets are expected to support higher power and higher voltage, up to 1000 V, but details are unknown. Theoretical based on V4 dispenser hardware specifications listed on Intel units. Tesla typically places superchargers near major highways at locations with amenities for drivers such as restrooms, restaurants and shopping. 2. Many stations also have solar canopies installed by Tesla Energy to offset energy use and provide drivers with protection from the elements. 3. Supercharger station in Lebec, California with solar canopy from Tesla Energy. When connected to a supercharger, the alternating current, AC, to DC charger on board the car is bypassed, and instead a much larger external charger is used, delivering high-power DC voltage direct line to the vehicle. 4. When a vehicle is plugged in, a pin in the vehicle locks the connector in place and a controller in the vehicle begins communicating with a controller in the charge post through one-off wires in the cable, called the control pilot. A series of tests take place as power begins flowing to the vehicle. If the tests pass, the vehicle's onboard controller requests that the charge post controller increase the flow of electricity to the optimal level needed for charging the battery at its present state of charge, and charging begins. During the entire process, The two controllers remain in communication to adjust the flow of electricity to remain at the optimal level. When a button on the connector is held down, or a command is given by another method, the flow of electricity stops, and the lock is disengaged to allow removal. 5. Tesla uses a plug-and-charge system where the vehicle is identified when plugged in and the cost of charging is deducted from the payment method associated with the vehicle. When both pairs of this V1 Tesla Supercharger station stalls, A and B, are occupied, they share the available power of up to 150 kW combined. The original V1 and V2 Tesla supercharging stations were built with the single charger equipment cabinet shared between two charger posts. Because of this arrangement, if two cars are connected, and both request the maximum power available, 100 kilowatts for V1 and 150 kilowatt for V2, the charger will only deliver half the maximum power. 6. As an alternative to the supercharger, in 2015, Tesla briefly implemented a battery swapping station at Harris Ranch in California. The Tesla battery station performed few swaps, with most Tesla owners preferring to recharge their vehicle's batteries instead. 7. Urban supercharger posts were introduced in September 2017. These more compact posts have a maximum power delivery of 72 kilowatt but do not share equipment with other posts, allowing the maximum power to be delivered. These more compact posts are primarily deployed in urban areas such as shopping mall parking lots and garages. 8. 9. V3 stations were introduced in 2019 and were capable of delivering up to 250 kilowatts. For V3 stations, 4 posts share a 1000 kilowatts charger equipment cabinet, allowing each to deliver the maximum power regardless of nearby charging sessions. 10. The V3 charge posts use a liquid-cooled cable which allows the cable to be thinner and lighter while delivering more power. 11. 12. Tesla introduced mobile supercharger stations in 2019 with several urban supercharger posts and a Tesla Megapark energy storage system mounted on a semi-trailer truck. These stations provide temporary stations for nearby events, expand capacity during peak travel seasons, or can be deployed when a station needs to be taken offline. The Megapark has the capacity to charge up to 100 vehicles before being depleted. 13. 14. V4 stations began to roll out in early 2023 and have longer cables for charging vehicles from other automakers. 15. They are also capable of supporting up to 615 kilowatts of power delivery. However, they are currently software limited to 250 kilowatt. 15. The charging posts have a credit card reader allowing non-Tesla owners to charge without downloading the Tesla app. 16. The lack of a credit card reader in earlier supercharger versions has prevented Tesla from receiving some government subsidies for fast charge installation. 17. Connectors and interoperability. Distribution of the plug standards used by Tesla superchargers worldwide. NOx CCS2GB Tesla's first superchargers opened in 2012 in the United States, where the company used its own proprietary charging connector, later renamed the North American Charging Standard, NOx. Unique among other charging standards. The same pin layout is used for AC charging and DC fast charging, resulting in a smaller connector, compared to the competing CCS. Combined Charging Standard connector used in North America. Tesla indicated on multiple occasions that they were interested in having other auto manufacturers use their proprietary connector, but none did until the company published its NOx specifications in November 2022 and began the process of standardizing its connector with SAE. 18. 19. Since then, nearly every other vehicle manufacturer has announced that starting from 2025, Their electric vehicles sold in North America will be equipped with the NOx charge port, enabling Supercharger use. 20. Tesla began installing a Magic Dock at some locations in February 2023. 21. The dock holds a NOx to CCS adapter. When a NOx-equipped vehicle driver uses the charger, they remove the NOx connector from the docked adapter. When a CCS-equipped vehicle driver reserves a charger via the Tesla mobile app, the Magic Dock releases the NOx to CCS adapter. The magic is that the adapter always remains captive, either locked in the dock on the charger, when the NOx connector is available to be used, or locked onto the NOx connector, when the CCS adapter is available to be used. 22. 23. The Magic Dock will allow Tesla to share in the $7.5 billion US federal government incentives to build out CCS-equipped charging infrastructure. 24. European V2 charger upgraded with dual cables, IEC 62196 Type 2 connector and plugged-in CCS2 in Europe. Tesla initially equipped its vehicles with their standardized IEC 62196 Type 2 connector and, like they had done in North America, Tesla enabled DC fast charging at superchargers by reusing two of the pins for DC power. 25. However, in November 2018, under pressure from European regulators, Tesla announced that it would begin using the CCS2 charging standard, adding the inlets to new vehicles, offering adapters to existing vehicle owners, and adding CCS2 connectors to superchargers. 26. 27. 28. In China, Tesla equips its vehicles and superchargers with the GB/T charging standard, an abbreviation of GYAO/2EG and translated as recommended national standard. 29. 30. Network. Tesla supercharger stations allow electric vehicles to be fast charged and are often located near restaurants with restrooms and other commerce areas. The average number of Tesla cars per supercharger store was 34 in 2016. 31. 32. As of September 2023, Tesla bids building its chargers at about half the cost of its competitors. 33. Cost estimates per station range from $100,000 in 2013, 34, to $270,000 in 2015, depending on the number of stores and other circumstances. 35. Tesla estimates that station equipment lasts 12 years. 36. Most car charging occurs at home or work, a situation that Tesla has compared to cell phone charging. 37. As of 2014, less than 10% of charging came from superchargers. 38. In the month of July 2019, Tesla delivered 72 GWh through superchargers. 39. Most supercharger stations are owned by Tesla, but some are owned by fleet operators to charge their Tesla cars, such as taxis. 40. In December 2017, Tesla changed its terms of service so that any vehicles being used as taxis or for commercial, rideshare, or government purposes were effectively banned from using superchargers. This ban only applies to vehicles bought after the 15th of December 2017. Other charging options would be provided for these vehicles. 41. 42. For 2021, Tesla states the network had 99.96% uptime, at least 50% daily capacity, and its power was 100% renewable, through solar power on-site and through purchasing electricity which was matched to renewable generation. 43, 44, 45. Costs. Unlimited supercharging for life is free for all Model S and Model X cars that were ordered before January 15, 2017, 46, or between August the 2nd, 2019, 47, and the 26th of May, 2020, 48, or for vehicles that were purchased using a referral code during certain periods. 49. Model S and Model X cars that were ordered between the 15th of January, 2017, and the 2nd of November, 2018, received 400 kWh, about 1,000 miles or 1,600 kilometers.